second.
Hey David, what are you doing here right now?
I'm cutting the top curved piece of the arbor.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Anything else? Just
No.
that.
A lot of frustration. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Okay. I'll have more video when there's more to see.
Okay, I'm doing the rough layup. I've cut one of my arches out and the post. You can see the other post down here where I've cut out the wood joint to slide the arch in the top. So this is what it looks like laid up. So it's in there. I had to whack it in with a hammer. It's as tight as it gets. And then this bracket, corbel, whatever, will go right there to finish that out. So this post goes down to the ground and that becomes, so you're looking at it upside down from your perspective there, but that's what it is.
That's what it is. We got the corbels, or the brackets, were from Amazon. Couldn't find anything around here without special order, which was dumb, but we got a good price, so they're good.
And the whole thing will get painted
So I haven't decided what color paint.
by my sweetheart.
Yes. So I have to figure that out. Otherwise it's gonna look beautiful.
But the wood joints coming out great.
So what do you do next?
Well, I have to clean this one up, get it so it's not, right now it's just been rough cut, but I gotta kind of smooth it out, clean it up. And then I'll use it as a template to cut a second one out of that board right there.
Okay.
And then once I have both of them cut, then I can install them. And I don't think I'm going to use any screws on it. I think what I'll do is drill a hole through that and do just like the old wood joinery, and then put a dowel through it, which will be glued in place and lock it all together. So there'll be one there and there'll be one there.
Okay.
And obviously the other side, the same thing. And then after that, then we just attach these pieces. Which will go all across the top. This way.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
So it's so far so good. How it's working out?
Yeah, it's working out great. It's just frustrating because I have no room in my shop and I have tools that are lackluster.
Keep telling you need to buy some.
Maybe someday I will. That's it.
Okay. Here's David working on the arbor. That one hole. And we're not sure about, maybe he needs to cut more off, that we're thinking it might be too tall. We want to have, use it for a little bit of privacy, but we're just not sure. So we may have to cut a little bit more off because the hole's already deep. So he's going to figure that out, and then we'll come back with a little more video after he knows what he's doing. You can see here how tall it looks. It looks.
This thing's weigh a ton.
Yeah. So that's it.
That's where that would be
Yeah.
currently.
I think that's too tall. What do you think?
I think you need to tell me what you want.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it's probably too tall. We'll have to have a discussion and figure out what to do. See, the posts are in.
Hey,
Is it level up there?
it's getting level to me.
How far down did you have to dig? The holes, how deep are they?
They're 33, 34 inches.
Okay. And how tall are the posts? now that you've cut them?
About 10 feet.
Okay.
Maybe a little less, not much.
It's looking good.
Okay, ready to put the top on. Moment of truth.
The truth. I'll stop videoing. I'll wait till you. Okay, the project continues. David put in the third post. He's working on the fourth post right now. And what did you have to do with this one? You had to,
I mean,
because to align it.
yeah, I put it in and I got it the right height and I got it plumb, but I didn't check to make sure that this was parallel with this one. So I had to, this was a little twisted. So we put this in so my sweetheart could have a lever to push on. And then we just rotated it a little bit. It wasn't off much, but we just rotated it a little bit so that it would be lined up with that one. So we can get that arch top piece in.
Okay, and then you're just tamping down the...
So now I'm tamping, I've got gravel in, now I'm putting the soil in and I'm putting it in lifts and tamping it as I go. So
And then what happens next?
once this is done,
Yeah.
then I'll pound that counterpart to that piece there right here into these mortises here.
Okay.
And then it's pretty much attaching all the cross members, these pieces, which will go on top, crossed, and up the sides. And I'm going to drill a hole and peg these with a dowel.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
So I'll come back when you're installing the little whatever things, and we'll do some video on that. Has it been okay so far?
Yeah. It's labor, but it's not been bad labor. I mean,
Cheap
it's hard.
labor. The cheapest labor you can get.
Digging 3-foot deep holes. But
Yeah. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, David won't talk. He's making me talk. And I'm saying it here on video so everyone can hear that you refuse to talk. Anyway, it's finished. The arbor looks spectacular. You can see this is from the side yard. We just planted the wisteria, which is going to vine up on either side. They put the second coat of paint on today. The only thing left to do will be, we're going to add stones across there, and we'll do that shortly before it gets cold, but we're going to add stepping stones in through there. But anyway, so this is what it looks like as you walk through. And you can see the wisteria. It looks amazing. And then you kind of come into, we're trying to create our little garden here with all of them bamboo, and the grass is down there. Still have a big nasty dirt pile that we need to contend with, but otherwise everything else is kind of where we'd hoped it would be. We've got one bamboo that's looking sickly. We're not sure about that one, if it'll make it, but we're hoping so. And then here's the view from this side, as you can see, to the street. So you've got great views from anywhere here in the yard. David's worked really hard on this, and you can see, what do you call it, the wood joinery where he did cut wood and whatever. I don't know the wood term, carpentry term, whatever, but the pegs and everything is just all this little attention to detail, and it just looks so pretty, and I'm thrilled. He's thrilled with it. It's going to add an awful lot to our yard. So we'll come back once we get the stone picked out and we get that in. We'll do one more video so everybody can see how awesome it looks.